Arewa Youth Consultative Forum, AYCF, has said those agitating for Nigeria's disintegration should be decisively dealt with. Yarima Shatima, the national president of AYCF, made the remark in an interview with Daily Post. Shatima said those agitators are endangering the lives of Nigerians should be dealt with in line with Buhari's directives. Faulting the violent approach of IPOB, Shatima pointed out that the movement for the actualization of sovereign state of Biafra, MARSOB, go about their agitation peacefully without endangering the lives of Nigerians. Shatima said, all of us are victims of the society today in one way or the other. So, if something goes wrong, you don't have to behave abnormal. When you look at the situation on ground and think the only way out is to become violent at the expense of people's lives, then such agitation is not worth it. Yes, certain things went wrong, and we also in the northern part of the country have suffered the same problem. In fact, we have even suffered more than where the agitation is coming from. Can the situation today in the northwest or northeast be compared to the realities in the southwest and southeast? The answer is no. For over 2 decades now, we have been suffering from one problem to another, from poverty to marginalization to deprivation, and so on. Even at that, we never deemed it necessary to take up arms against the state. So, no matter how you look at it, their approaches are wrong. Don't we have other groups agitating like MARSOB? Do you see MARSOB endangering the lives of innocent citizens of the Southeast? The answer is no. Was it not from MARSOB? IPOB broke out. Is led by that blind man who puts the lives of people in danger. MARSOB goes about their demands, which are very genuine by their thinking and feeling. MARSOB has said it really believes that the Southeast is being marginalized, and if Nigerians can address some of these injustices meted on them, they are willing to come back and build the nation. However, the IPOB's approach is wrong, and 2 wrongs cannot make a right. Looking at the situation, you can't solve problems with problems. We have faith in the country despite the shortcomings. We believe some days we will turn things around instead of balkanizing the country in the name of agitation. Most of those agitators are young elements who should come together and build a synergy with themselves that would fight against those oppressing them. Anybody found disobeying the law of the land should be dealt with decisively. Nobody is above the law. If you balkanize the country, where will you go to? You can't be an American citizen. You will still remain a Nigerian. If you balkanize here, where will you run to? You are a refugee anywhere you run to. We suffered during the war, and we can't go back there again. If there is a way we can amend what happened in the past to ensure that the war never happened, we should have done that. Everybody suffered for that. So, is it that they want us to return? Everybody suffered for that. So, is that where they want us to return to now? That there is arms proliferation? We can't survive a second war. So, Nigerians must learn to stay together. We can agitate without endangering the lives of anyone, he said. Continue suffering and die in suffering. This Arewa forum needs sense. So, why you did not talk about what caused the agitation? Buhari nepotism and tribalism attitude caused the reason why people are agitating. Nigerians are reacting and they are still talking. Why would they destroy it when all these years, 98% of rulings in this country has been from there? The center is no more holding Blame your rulers, not the citizens. We should stop lying to ourselves. I was in Kano State when President Buhari lost election. Why I escaped from death during the agitation to kill the Sultana. They don't need to agitate. They are destroying the country. They have been successful doing that for years. 61 years in government, northern Nigeria is the capital of poverty in the world. We have nothing in common, no. Please, spare us, let us go in peace. We are tired of backward region. Yes, that is why the North should have Nigeria and let the people who are not comfortable in it go their ways. Divide Nigeria now to save lives. Suffering for only 20 years. They will suffer more than that. When I was living in the northern Nigeria, Kano City, many of the children from 6 to 13 years does not know what they call 2, 3, or 4. You will hear from them, ma akanata, meaning I don't go to school. The fact is not created the problems itself. You people cannot have agitation for statehood because your survival is largely independent upon the resources and revenues generated in the north. Every problem that confronts the Nigerian state today generated from the northwest and northeast: Boko Haram, Fulani herdsmen attacks, banditry, population explosion, Hamachiri. All right, Nigerians are still talking. Boko Haram and ISWAP are agitating for Islamization. You forget. Some people have the mindset that their subjects are born to suffer. It's not our mindset here. We have progress mindset, okay? We don't bargain. We don't do what people do. We are not poor people and we are not poor-minded people. Leave us, let us go our country, he said. So guys, these are Nigerians' reactions. What's your take on this? Kindly share with us below the comment section. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you very much for stopping by. Bye for now.